Hi, this is the people's poet, Mzwakhe Mbuli. You're listening to Unisa Radio, the African voice. It's all about you. Without Unisa Radio, you will miss a lot.
Mr. Mbuli, lastly, what legacy would you like to leave for children? Because, I mean, like you've mentioned that now we are trying to pave way for the next generation, not to try to take everything that has happened to the past and live with it to the future, but then have a new clean slate for all those that are coming after us.
The relay race, I guess, is lost at the exchange of the baton. So the current generation should be better than those yesteryear. I want to believe, as I'm going to paint the scenario, the enemy of good is better. The enemy of better is best. The enemy of best is excellent. So the kids should be like that. The ladder should be like that. If we are good, they must be better. If we are better, they must be excellent. So that's what must happen. It can't be the other way around. They've got to excel. I mean, it's like in radio. It was mono. We are gone are the days of mono to stereo. Gone are the days of stereo. We talk of digital. So the kids, the sky, they must reach out the stars, not the sky.
Absolutely true. Mr. Basil Dube, your upcoming event from the 12th to the 17th, and also the 26th, having the awards.
Yeah, I just want to emphasize that actually to appreciate all the government institutions, civil society organizations that have expressed support and are also part of this program. The Department of Justice, for instance, the Department of Safety and Security in Gauteng, and other, civil society organizations, human rights lawyers for human rights, for supporting this program. But I want to highlight that as we move forward, we have very interesting programs coming up. There's the youth dialogue on the Constitution with the Deputy Minister for Justice, to engage on issues of human rights, of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, Chapter 2 of the Bill of Rights. I'm happy that the Constitution as it stands today, it's also translated in different languages, so there's no longer an excuse. The Department of Justice has even gone, the extra mile to produce or publish a smaller version of the Constitution, if you're lazy, of course, in terms of reading the bigger version. We're going to have a Africa Unite campaign, which will be done through music and poetry to create awareness at different venues, the State Theatre, Semi-Mark Square, and other venues around the capital. And we're also going to have a tour, the Liberation Tour, which will take visitors and, artists, musicians, civil society organizations, the churches, take them on a tour of the different heritage sites in Tshwane. We'll visit the Rivonia trial site, Justice Palace, where Nelson Mandela and his comrades were actually sentenced, the gallows, Freedom Park, and other heritage sites in the capital. So it's an exciting program between now and the end of the year. So we would like to engage, with media as we move forward to create awareness as well about our program. It's non-commercial. We have no commercial interest. It's educative as well as creating political consciousness. I think we are one of the best democracies, despite the challenges that we face. There is no government, today that can claim to be 100%, serving the interest of the people. There are issues, but in terms of our constitution, I think we're better off than any other country, not only on the continent but around the world. We're an example of what democracy can do actually to the human race. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We really and highly appreciate it, Mr. Mzwakhe Mbuli. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule because you're promoting your song, No Love, No Life. And we're going to be playing the song immediately after this, but I'd like to thank you humbly. Thank you for your presence.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Positivity and change and positive change is very contagious. We need to continue on with the dialogue, learn human rights, learn about the Constitution, create change when coming to, the next generation, and also bring a different light when coming to racial issues that are, concerning this country. You're still listening to Unisa Radio, the African voice is all about you. I'm not going to be playing you guys No Love, No Life by Mzwakhe Mbuli and Tutukani Tele.
Leading the African agenda. Unisa Radio.